Good morning, welcome. Hi, my name is Kelly and this is Maxwell. All right, let's go. Okay, so today's class. Thank you for showing up this morning. We're gonna get started right away on our mat and on your hands and your knees. Emphasis today is on just stretching the major muscles, the quads, the glutes, and the hip flexors, and work on your ankle and feet, strength of your ankles and feet, okay? So let's get started on your mat, right here, and so hands on the mat, round your spine up into cat, move your knees underneath your hips, and then lower your belly down towards the floor and look forward. Press into the fingers, round your spine, pull the navel to your spine, and then lower down. Do that a few more times, waking up the body, lifting up and down, lift up and down. Hold on. Do it 2 more times. One more time. And then come into child's pose. So separate your knees, reach your arms straight in front of you. Press into your fingertips and lift your forearms off of the floor. Sink your glutes close to your heels. Lengthening the spine, lengthening through or stretching through the glutes and the hips right there. And now lift up. Hands on the floor. Keep your hands on the floor. Now bring your left leg out to the side like that and put your foot down. Right? Feeling the inner thigh just lightly stretch. Don't force anything right there. Send your hips back. Reach your arms. Melt your heart. Just for a moment. Then lift up. And set your knee down and let's change sides. So opposite leg out, put your heel down on the floor. Look forward, lift up your head, and then sink your glutes towards your heel back there. So inner thigh stretching, don't force anything right here. It's still warming up. So you melt your heart towards the floor. And then lift up, set your knee down. And then tuck your toes, get your knees off the mat, and lift up into downward facing dog. Start to pedal your heels right and left. Look back at your feet, check them out, and then look up to your thighs. Then the back of the neck lengthens. Relax your shoulders or move the shoulders away from the ears. And you want to be sure your inner arms are turning towards each other, slightly forward as you pedal the heels. Now lift up the right heel and then turn the right heel in just a little bit.
So your feet are separated about at least a foot or hip width apart. Lift up your heels again. Sink your left heel towards the right foot. And lift up and look forward. Step your right foot beside your right thumb. Set your knee down. Let's go ahead and lift up the torso. Lift up your chest and shoulders. Reach your arms up to the sky. Shoulders relaxed. And then bring the hands down right into the inside of that right foot. Heel toe your foot over. So don't force pushing your hips too far forward right here, but just getting a good stretch in the front of the hip. Your toes are tucked under. And then send your hips back just a bit. Don't sit on your heel. Lift your heart and foot flex. So you can put your hands on blocks right here if you have them, or fingers on the floor. Then set your foot down. Nice. Lift up your knee. We're just going to go to the long edge of the mat. Walk it over. Walk it back. Turn facing the front of your mat. Step your leg back. Downward facing dog. And let's do the other side. So left foot, step through. Set your knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Relax the shoulders. Bring the hands down on the inside of your foot. Shift your hips forward. Just stay up high. Spread your fingers. You can place the top of the foot on the floor back there. Press the toes down into the mat. Look forward. Then tuck your toes. Lift or flex your foot in the front. So that left foot, hamstring stretch. Hello, hamstring. Good morning. Put your foot flat. All right, so now lift your knee and spin. Long edge of the mat. Walk it over. Turn. Hands on the mat, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your hands back to your feet. And hold this fold. Relax your shoulders, your neck. And bend your knees. Be buoyant. Reach for the elbows. And then sway the arms from one side to the other. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then hold right in the center. Lengthen the head forward, half lift. Then exhale, fold. Walk your hands out. And coming into plank for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice. So straight body. Firm the thighs or squeeze the thighs. Press into your hands. Slightly look forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Then shift forward and lower down, elbows into your sides. Put the top of your feet on the floor. Hands slide down just a bit, elbows in, cobra pose. Inhale. Then exhale, lower. Do that again. Inhale. Draw your head and heart away from the ground. Exhale, lower. Press your feet into the floor. Inhale, this time you're going to lift and keep lifting and lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees and step to your hands. You can take several steps or just one big step. Whatever you need first thing in the morning, right? Fold over. Half lift, lengthen forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. So let's warm up with a moon salutation. Exhale your hands to your heart. Setting your intentions for this brief practice this morning to stay tuned into your body and
Breathe well, being present in the moment, no distractions for just this moment in time, okay? Inhale, reach your arms up. Then soften the knees, exhale, fold. Lengthen half lift. Exhale, step back with your right leg only. Knee to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, your hands to the floor. Press into the mat, lift the left foot up. Downward facing dog. Left leg, reach up, 3-limb dog first. Then look between the thumbs, step your right foot between your hands. Set your left knee down. So the other side. Inhale, reach, low lunge. Exhale your hands to the floor. Step forward and fold. Lengthen halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to the sky. Look up at your hands, little back bend right there. Soften the knees. Exhale your hands to your heart. Left side leads. Inhale, reach. Sweeping your arms up. Fold over with a flat back. Hinging as you go down. Lengthen forward. Step back left leg, knee down. Inhale, rise with the arms. Exhale, hands down. Lift up the right foot, downward facing dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left foot right beside your thumb, knee down, right knee down. Inhale, rise with the arms, low lunge. Exhale, your hands forward, or on the mat, step forward. Half lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Nice. Go ahead. Exhale, fold. All the way over. Inhale, half lift. Now we'll add on. Exhale, step back with your left leg, but keep your knee up. Keep your knee up off the floor. Straighten that leg. Reach the arms up. And I want you to bring your hands to your heart. Roll your shoulders back. Bend the right knee, but then straighten the leg. Press your heel back, and then lift up onto the ball of the foot. So press the heel back and lift on the ball of the foot. Hands at your hips for balance. And then hold right there. So with those toes tucked under, your heel lifted high, reach the right arm up and then the left arm up, and bring that left arm all the way up and over. So you're going into a twisting position, reaching your arms from the front to the back. Lengthen through the back leg. Keep your knee over the ankle in the front so the weight is distributed well over that forward foot. Pull back your shoulder. Maybe you can tap the hamstring behind you right there. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Press into the floor, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, right foot through. Stay in a high lunge position, so keep your knee up. Inhale, reach your arms. Forward knee over your ankle. Hands to your heart. Bend your knee and then straighten that leg. Now press the heel back and then lift. Hands to your hips. Press back and then lift. Do that one more time. Hold right there and lift. Great. Inhale, lift up your left arm and then the right, up and over, spiraling back behind you, knee over your ankle, reaching your arms, one forward, one back in that twist position. Beautiful. Pulling your abs, shoulders back. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale your hands to the floor. Step forward and fold. Lengthen forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale and rise. Nice. Exhale your hands to your heart. Chair pose. So bring your feet together. You can separate them if you need more balance today. So every day is different, right? Protect yourselves, but I want you to move. So bend your knees, reach your arms. Just reach forward for a moment. Check it out. Shoulders pulling back. Lower down more. Then maybe reach a little higher. Yes, good. Bring the right arm underneath your left arm. Circle around and place your fingers into your palm. If you can't do that, then just have the back of your hands one together or forearms together. Good. Now lift up your right leg, step it over or bring it over the left. So stretching the outside of the hips in this eagle pose. Lowering down, working on balance. So think about the weight on your foot distributed equally, both sides of the ball of the foot, the heel on the floor. Weight back, lower down, reach the forearms forward. So bring your focus to your shoulders now. Good. And now lift up your knee and balance. Set your foot down. Let's do the other side. Eagle arms first. Well, first chair pose. And then set up, abs in, pull in those abs really strongly. So right below the navel. Then bring your left arm underneath your right. Point your elbows forward. And then left leg up and over the right and sink down. Squeeze your legs in. Maybe you can tuck the toes behind the calf. If not, that's fine. Many people can't do that. It's okay. Lower down, reach the forearms. Relax into the pose. So inhale and then exhale, soften. Good. Inhale, open the arms, open the knee or lift the knee up, arms up. And then exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale, let's flow. Exhale, fold over. Lengthen your head forward. Plant your hands and step back into plank. Let's do a little bit of plank work right here. Come down to your forearms. Right there. Palms on the floor. You can set your knees down if you need to. Nothing wrong with that. You're still pulling your abs in. So it's like you're not rounding the back, but you're just pulling up those front ribs and contracting the below the navel, like you're pulling your hip points towards each other. Good. Nice. All right, if coming off of your forearms onto your hands, downward facing dog. Reach the right leg up. Let's twist in the hips. Turn your toes out, the right toes out, and bend your knee. Reach the ball of your foot over there towards the other side. Maybe you can see the foot over there. Don't flip. Extend the leg straight. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. So on the outside of the elbow. And then lift your leg back up again. So feeling the core engage, hovering the leg. Do that one more time. Now this time, place your foot beside your right thumb. Spin your left heel down and reach out, warrior two. So eagle arms in warrior two. So reach the right arm under the left. Circle the hands around, opening up the posterior deltoids, the back of your shoulders. Shift that knee forward and press that knee out. Looking to the side. Now, point your elbows more forward. And then center. And then the other way. Just a little turn. And then center. Unwind your arms. Inhale and reach up. And then bring your hands behind. Clasp your fingers. Reach your knuckles towards the floor. Bend your knee in the front. You can stay right here. Or bow forward. Just try. Reach the arms away from you. Lift up as you inhale. So lifting up, rising in the inhale, softening with the exhale. Inhale, let's bow forward again. Reaching the arms away. Inhale. Unclasp your hands, reaching forward and back. Bring the hands to the floor. Press into the mat, lift that right leg up, right foot up, downward facing dog. Shift forward into plank. So not going through a vinyasa, coming to your forearms though, just carefully try. Put your knees down if you need to.
Spread your fingers, breathe in, breathe out. Shoulders over your wrists, set your knees down again if you want to or need to. Now come up on your left hand and your right, downward facing dog. So working on core strength. Lift up your left leg, turn your toes out and bend your knee, open up the hip. Look up underneath your arm. Can you see your foot over there? There it is. Extend the leg straight. Knee to elbow, just 2 times on the outside. And lift it up. Knee to elbow. And step your foot through. Spin your heel down. Warrior 2. Reaching forward and back. Knee over your ankle in the front. Nice. Now the left arm goes underneath your right. Circle it around. So palms together if you can. If not, back of your hands together just like we did before. Knee over ankle. Keep pressing into your feet like you're squeezing your knees or your thighs towards each other. Looking out. And breathe. Now turn, just tilt the elbows slightly forward. And then center. And then slightly back. Much less range there. And then center. Now open up your arms. Now countering that stretch, reach your hands behind, clasp. Knuckles towards the floor, cross the thumbs, look forward. And then we're going to you can stay here or just try to lean in and bow forward with a straight spine, straight sides. Inhale, lift you up. Rise, grow tall. And then exhale, bow over. Reaching the arms just a little bit higher and looking through the legs. Inhale, lift. Unclasp your arms. Reaching front and back, look forward. Spin your hands down to the mat. Press into the mat, downward facing dog. Shift forward into plank. All right, so now let's go to chaturanga. So that means just shifting forward, elbows bent 90 degrees, fingertips on the floor, heels up. Now go all the way to the mat. So on your belly, legs down, top of your feet on the floor. Lift your head up just a little bit. Reach the hands to your sides. Now you can turn your palms up and just lift your hands, or try to clasp your hands behind the hips and lift the legs up. Lift the chest. Salambhasana. Strengthening your back. The posture muscles lift the arms, lift the legs. Take another deep breath in, point your toes. Then exhale, lower. Hands on the mat. Elbows draw in, push into the floor. Lift up, downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. Now separate your feet at least hip width. Lift your heels and spin your heels to the left and get a full side stretch right there in downward facing dog. Push the floor away. And now lift your heels and let's spin to the other side. Push the floor away. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale. Now inhale, lift your heels. Step to the middle of the mat. Bring your feet out wide, heels on the floor, and start to sink your glutes to your heels. In Malasana, our yogi squat, flat back, thumbs to your heart. So press your knees into your elbows, elbows into knees, but knees are the same direction as your toes. Right there. Breathe. Lengthening the tailbone down. Press into your heels. You're feeling engagement of the glutes, the hips. Now, reach forward. Right arm down on the floor, left arm up for your twist.
in Malasana, a yogi squat. Press into your hand. You can look up at your other hand and then look forward, and let's change sides. Hands together first, so center up. And then press your left hand into the floor, right arm up. And bring your hands together. Good. Now hands behind you so you can sit down comfortably. Extend your legs out straight. Keep your right leg out straight. Left knee in. Sit up tall. Looking forward. Flex your foot. Inhale. And then exhale. Now bring this left foot onto the outside of the right leg. So it's right lined up kind of with the knee. And then reach around and grab your leg and pull it into your body and turn. So sitting up tall as the sun rises, sitting tall, chin up, feeling the accomplishment of waking up and moving already. Kudos to you. Then look forward. If you're watching this recording, thank you for watching the recording. Changing sides. So right foot on the floor, look forward first, sit up tall, then place this foot on the other side of your leg. And fingertips behind your hip, grab this leg and pull it in and turn. Look towards your shoulder or look behind the shoulder. Maxwell. And then look forward. Great. All right, extend the legs out. Slap them out. Cross your legs. Sitting up tall, looking forward. Bring your hands to your legs and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, breathing together, inhaling. Exhaling, feeling that sense of accomplishment. Inhale, bring your hands together. The edge of the thumbs to the forehead. And thanks and in gratitude for our practice together, for taking the time. And then the edge of the hands to the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much. Have a great one. I'm on in 15 minutes for a longer hour session with similar theme, the similar idea of working in the strengthening the feet and creating more mobility in the thoracic cavity or the trunk. Okay, so see you later. Have a great one. Leave comments or just say hi. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, seriously, bye.